Well, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to A Therapeutic Edge. It is very nice to have you here. This is a Kizer Feist. It is. It's not just any old Kizer Feist. This is one of the 4V steel-bladed Feists, the XL, that you could find on Justin Lundquist's website for a while. The scale material is, what is that called? Richlite in blue. Okay, anyway, it's a nice scale material. I ignored the Feist when it came out. First off, the original was too small for me, by far. But now that I've had this thing around for a while, it's a fantastic pocket knife. I mean, it's nothing fancy. Now, 4V is very durable blade steel. I don't know. It's not... Hang on a sec, something's going on. Well, it turns out all is well. I don't know where I was. Okay, 4V blade steel. Yeah, that's a really, really heavy-duty blade steel for what is basically a lightweight carry pocket knife. So I don't quite get that. But anyway, what I do know is that the overall shape of this thing, I mean, look at this. It just vanishes in the pocket. It's an excellent everyday carry. It really is. And it's sort of readjusted the way I look at the whole Lundquist Feist line. This one, of course, is special, so it's in my collection. But if you've been thinking about one of these, particularly the XL, I would get one. And whatever colorway and blade steel you like, it's just a great pocket knife. Now, having said that, let's do some specs and get the rest of this stuff out of the way, shall we? You get, in this particular one, you get 3¼ inches of cutting on just about a little more than that, but not much, 3¼ let's call it 3.65 inches of 4V steel. The grip area is the full length of the knife, so you're looking at a little over 4 inches. Closed profile, and closed length, excuse me, is 4¼ Overall length is coming in at 7¾ And of course, in the pocket, it just vanishes. I mean, it's an inch. Let's see, we'll get it up where you guys can see it. Yeah, it's an inch. Yeah, it's an inch. You know, I mean, by way of comparison, your sort of standard other pocket knives just seem really bulky. I got this from my buddy Tyler, and I'm really grateful. It's got a really nice stamped steel deep carry clip. It is a front flipper. I'm not a huge front flip guy, but I used this as an example in a video earlier this week because this one is done really, really well, right? You just kind of hold on to it and it pops open every single time. I've had front flippers where there's a real challenge involved there. You got to do it just right. This one, the ergonomics of the front flip are done perfectly. So it's not a big deal. And that's important because the way this is buried down into the scales, there really is no other way to open it. You could do this, but that seems silly. It's a great knife. What were these running? These were running about 90 bucks when they first came out. For 4V, all this stuff, you really kind of can't go wrong. I don't know, I like it. Let's do some size comparisons. Let's see. Here it is against our old friend, the Bug Out. And it is going to be a little bit longer than the Bug Out. You a little bit more cutting, right? A little bit more handle. These are very similar. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, the Bug Out is a much lighter knife, but overall in the pocket feel, these are very similar. I actually prefer the Feist. I like the Bug Out. It's a great knife, but this completely neutral handle means that no matter where you grab this thing, you're in the right spot. Whereas with the Bug Out, it kind of puts your... well, anyway, I like this better. Here it is against the PM2. As you can see, the Feist XL here is, well, smaller, but PM2 is a big knife. What else do we have on the table that's interesting? Oh, here's the full-size Griptilian. These knives are very similar in length. I mean, excuse me, as you can see, they're not that much different, really. But this thing is an absolute brick in the pocket compared to the Feist. Yeah, I really like this thing. And I I took it in trade. I didn't really think much of it, actually, when I got it. Now, there is one thing I don't like. It is a steel liner lock, right, as you can see, and we are at better than 50%. That's because this 4V steel is considerably harder than the lock bar, which means over time, it's just going to chew it up. But hey, 90 bucks. You know, what are you going to do? It has steel liners on the inside that are milled out a little bit for weight. I don't know. It's just a cool knife. It's very slicey, very good for cutting. And because it's 4V, this thing holds an edge forever. Yeah, let's weigh it. See where it comes in. Excuse me while I drop things. Apparently that's what I'm going to do this week. Oh, look, you can see the fan spinning up there. All right. Oh, 3.1 ounces. Yeah, I mean, where are we? We're at a little over 3. So this is better than the ounce per inch for blade length. This is a lightweight, extremely durable, very comfortable, easy to carry pocket knife for 90 bucks. I think it's fantastic. I really do. I'd like to thank my friend Tyler for putting it in my hands. Yeah, this is a bit of a short video, but what am I going to say? It's a great knife. You should get one. I'll put a link in the description to Justin Lundquist's website and wherever else I can find these things laying around. If you have any questions about the Feist XL here, feel free to ask down in the comments. If you have any questions about any of my knives, feel free to ask down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.